Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Zubba Potato. Welcome back to Captain of Industry. We're in a little bit of a precarious position. Put simply, our coal production is not enough to sustain the amount of coal that we are using. This episode's mission is solely going to be focused on getting as much alternative power as we possibly can. Now, we've already made a good start on that. We've got 2 solar panels which contribute basically nothing to the entire system. We're going to continue to make solar cells forever, as far as I can see. There's no really any reason not to make them and get them added onto production. But you see, the thing is, we need to do better than that. We need to get ourselves a uranium processing facility up and running pretty much immediately, right? So that's going to be what we're going to try and do today. Now, we also need to bear in mind, why on earth is this not working? Missing input, we're missing the input of slag. I mean, just add the rocks. There's rocks here. Come on, we're mining loads of rocks, so we can at least manage to get some rocks. Let me also queue this up. Hold on. Custom exports. We'll export to this rock bin over there. Anyway, the point that I'm making is that we've got pretty much no unity, but that's kind of to be expected. Recycling we can crank down a little bit. Fuel saver, I might want to think about bumping that up a little bit. Household goods we're still fine for. I mean, pretty much everything with the exception of coal we are good for. Diesel as well, we're a little bit iffy on the old diesel front. Teraflops and maintenance in general we kind of need to fix, but that's just... We just need to get more electronics and more wafers made. Wafers are a tremendously difficult process to get to grips with. We do also need to sort out the toxic slurry from here. And in fact, I think that leads me into the next sort of point that I'm trying to make, and that is that our uranium processing area should be probably around here. Yeah, we don't have enough unity at the moment, but that's not really a huge issue. We can't really turn down anything on the map. I mean, anything that is turned down. I mean, we can turn off the quartz mine. That's temporarily going to give us a little bit of a boost. The groundwater we can actually turn off because we don't technically have anywhere that's importing groundwater at the moment. So that's fine. We are importing coal from 2 sources now, which is great. So I'm hoping that we're going to be sort of back on the coal train pretty darn soon. The other coal mine over here is doing fine, but we need more diesel. We are simply out of diesel, and there is nothing that we can do about it. We'll crank this to, like, priority... Yeah, priority 2 I think is fine, but we'll crank that up to full diesel. So hopefully that will help get us... somewhere. The other thing that I was thinking of doing the other day is getting a route out to the oil field out here. That would be kind of beneficial. It would give us a little bit of extra oil. It would be kind of nice to do instead of just importing it, because quite frankly, we just don't have enough oil at the moment. We are working on this next level of cargo depot, which is going to make somewhat of a difference, and I think would definitely help. But that's a wee while away at the moment. Food-wise, we're doing fine for food. There is maybe a little bit of fruit coming through now, which is kind of nice. Nice little bonus. There's also the potential to make cake. We can definitely do that potentially now. That would get us a whole bunch of extra unity, which would be really, really nice. What's the issue here? We've got meat. And we've got sausages. Sausages are... Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, I see. It's tofu. It's tofu-tastic. Right. Well, I mean, we could always get ourselves... a separate input for tofu. I don't necessarily hate that. Bread. What about we upgrade this potato area? Sure, we'll spend, you know, like, not very much of our total unity to fix this area up. We'll clean this up. We'll leave that as the bespoke tofu input. Get rid of sausage as an input. And we will add sausage as an input over here. So that should help us. That should help us not only just clear the backlog, which is kind of important, but it will help us... There we go. Quick deliver all that. It'll help us just clear the belts, which is nice, but also for us to use more of our meat and packaging products and all that sort of stuff. because we need to kind of clear that. It's also good to get the unity, because we get unity for each and every food source, and eggs and meat actually arrive on the same belt, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, eggs, sausage, and meat arrive on the same belt, so it's pretty critical that there's no hold up on any of these fronts. So that's good. Anyway, I'm already getting distracted, and I really, really, really do not want to get distracted in this episode. I'm pretty clear. What we need to do is we need to sort uranium. So let's first put together the assembly process. So we need to make uranium rods. Uranium rods from uranium pellets. Now, this is gonna be a bit of a pain in the backside. What I think we should do is probably see if we can try and get ourselves a uranium mine. Let me have a look. We've got a uranium mine over here. 400 bits to start construction. That's fine. That's a rock mine over there. We're gonna have to just pay that cost, unfortunately. We do need to be careful that we don't run out of construction components, because believe it or not, uranium construction components are actually very, very, very challenging to build, and we need to make sure that we're constantly fixing that up. Right, but anyway, yeah, our power is just we just have so much power. There's just we're power hungry at the moment. This is a real problem. Maybe I should turn some of these drills back on. No, but what I should do is I should start the process of getting out to the field here. Right, let's start with a little dumping project. This is going to take a ton of time and a ton of resources to get out here. I don't want to block off the ship access, but I might be able to do it without doing that. Right. So that would at least get like some of the way done. We also have our teraflop data center, which is just going to remain broken until we can get a good number of microchips up and running. So it's just going to sporadically work. That's fine. That's a price that we just have to pay, as far as I'm concerned. Coal from here. This is not working particularly well. That's a priority 3 source for diesel. That's fine too. Yeah, I think honestly using the data saver edict, the fuel saver edict is just about all we can really manage in that regard. So that's fine. Right, okay, going back to what we need. So we will start the process for loading this boat in just a second. Uranium mine, we'll start loading that ship. That's going to be a whole bunch of good stuff. The rock, we should have rock coming through here, which is great. Very, very happy with that. Yeah, we can start dumping some of it. Start processing some of it. Very, very useful. Very, very handy. I'm also hoping that we can maybe, instead of quartz, yeah, we can start importing uranium from these two facilities. There we go. The good news is that our trucks seem to be working. Don't think that there's any issue with the truck situation at the moment. Right, so we'll ditch all of that. This is still looking good. Cargo depot's coming along just fine. Maintenance is coming. Great. Great, great, great. We're happy with this. Hydrogen, we don't have any hydrogen. What do we need? We don't have any fuel gas. We're making fuel gas. That's fine. To be fair, we're doing well. I don't think that we're quite at maximum capacity. Yeah, we need more crude oil to sort of fill the downtime for a few of those moments that we don't actually have any oil. But that's fine. The other thing that I was thinking of doing but have not done thus far is heavy oil cracking. So we can crack that down. We can crack that down into diesel and fuel gas. Now, we do get a not insignificant amount of heavy oil. But the heavy oil that we do use is currently going to power our boiler, and I don't really hate that as a source of... I don't really hate that as a source of... well, I don't hate that as a source of heating either. I think it's absolutely fine. There is potentially 36. How much hydrogen do we get? 12. This uses 12. Yeah, we could crack heavy oil down into fuel gas. It is a slightly more efficient way of actually burning what we need to burn. I'm not really sure that I'm that bothered. I think that that's a price that I'm kind of happy to pay. I don't think I'm super worried about that. Okay, done loading cargo for the uranium mine. Ship is too damaged at the moment, but that's fine. We'll fix that up in just a second, I'm sure. We should have most of the components. We need a whole bunch of steel, and we have nowhere near enough steel because we don't have enough. We don't have enough fuel on this boat. Okay, that's fine. It's just going to take a little while to get the fuel levels back up to where we need them to be. We also have a full fuel storage thing here. We can export from there if we need to. That's fine. But throughout this, we should be able to manufacture a few more construction components, which is kind of imperative. But yeah, the fact that we are so lacking in coal is just annoying. It really, really is. Okay, good stuff. We're back on the go over here. It looks like we've got plenty of diesel. That's great. That's fine. See, this is just a real annoyance. It's a real annoyance that we don't have enough resources. The good news is that we're getting closer to gold. Definitely getting closer to gold, which is lovely. We're getting lots and lots and lots of coal in here. So any of this coal that we're able to sort of ship over is a great bonus. We've got 270 workers free. How's our food looking? I'm conscious that I don't want to be in speed 3 the entire time, because otherwise we may very well run into trouble. Right, plenty of meat, plenty of eggs, plenty of tofu, plenty of sausage. No carbs to speak of. That's a little bit worrying, but that's probably just because we got a bit of backlog. Yeah, probably just because we got a bit of backlog in the food process. Cake as well. Cake and snacks. We could definitely do with getting some cake and snacks up and running. But that's fine. Yeah, very okay with the way that things are over there. That is fine. And we're making a sweet little bit of unity on top of that to help out. Are we doing okay for settlement water? We're doing okay for settlement water. We're doing okay for water processing. So that's nice. It's priority 9 input. Yeah, we're going to get there with diesel. We are going to get there. I promise you, we are going to get there. Okay. So that's going to be uranium ore. Still don't have enough maintenance level 1, but that's fine. It's getting pumped around here as it should be. We're not using these distillers anymore, because why would we? Why the heck would we? Suddenly, all of my trucks have jumped up to very busy. I really hope that we don't have any major issues with that. I assume that it's just kind of just coal processing that we're doing. There we go. Yeah, we're at coal processing. What am I talking about? Coal moving coal around. And it looks like my microchips are slowly but surely being made. Right. We'll let more microchips into there. That's good. I'm really not happy with this setup. You can probably guess that I'm really unhappy with how unbelievably inefficient it actually is. We have 18 electronics, which, to be fair, we should probably be using for maintenance. So that's fine. Let's leave that there for now. I think the maintenance trucks are gonna be forthcoming pretty quickly, I hope. But the more oil, the merrier, as far as I'm concerned. That's great, and we should be able to start, mostly start, I say, steel again, which is great because we need steel to repair the damaged ship, which is very nice. Okay, keep unloading. Excellent. 136 diesel per journey. Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna get quite enough diesel for now, but that's fine. Yeah, I wonder if there's maybe the potential that we get a diesel line over to here. That might be straight up worth it. The other thing that I might want to consider doing is just setting up like a little mining operation over here to start dumping. To start dumping slag in the ocean, just to sort of quickly make a little bridge out to the middle of the oil area. I mean, I doubt that I really want to do that. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I don't, but that's fine. Right, cargo ship is low on fuel. That's fine. You should be getting loaded up. Pretty good. Probably going to have enough there, or if not enough, then we just won't have enough. But that's okay. Right, look at that. We got some coal that's coming through. The coal from the other mine is coming through. As long as we have fuel over that side of the map, then we're grand. Then we are absolutely grand. Continuing to fill this area in here. Again, this is a great place for us to add level, whatever it is, a level 5 cargo depot 8, whatever, a big one. It'd be good to get a big one. Good to get a real big one. So that's definitely something that we're going to want to do as we continue to filter some more crude oil through. You know, maybe I turn on these pumps. Yeah, maybe I turn these pumps on just for a wee while. I mean, there's kind of like no point in having this oil in the ground if we're not gonna actually use it. Right, oil rig is not enough unity. Why did we suddenly run out of unity? Household goods. Oh yeah, let me guess. We probably run out of steel. That's kind of to be anticipated. I mean, if we have no coal, then we have no steel, which is why coal is such an important and imperative part of the process. Right. I am getting distracted. I need to stop doing this. Right. We've sorted out the uranium mine. We're gonna deal with this. How do we make yellow cake? Cake. Boom. Yellow cake. Right. So, settling tank, crushed uranium ore. So, let's follow this backwards. There's no reason to, as far as I can see, just not start work here. So, we're going to get ourselves a crusher. Could also make ourselves a coal maker. I mean, it gets us so little coal that it's kind of terrifying. But we do have a full thing of wood. We do, to be fair, have a full thing of wood. I wonder if that legitimately might actually be worth it. Probably not. Probably not. But, you know, there's always something to be said about redundancy. That's kind of nice. And to be fair, I mean, we could... Whoa, CO2? Why do we have too much CO2 here? Ooh, that's a bit of a pain in the backside. I didn't see that. There we go. Yeah, I mean, we could always just export our emissions into this area here. Was it emissions? Oh, yeah, we had too many emissions. We had far too many emissions. So that's really, really awkward. So it wasn't even necessarily cold. It was the concern over there. Okay. You know what? Let me try making a coal maker. Let me legitimately try making a few coal maker. Yeah, I know it's quite inefficient. But... it's also a great opportunity for us to use... I mean, we haven't used this technology in, like, about 1 billion years. I'm not going to do any fancy schmancy prioritization stuff. Just going to do that. Great. And then we'll feed it into, like... we'll just feed it into, like, a loose storage bin. Just a single loose storage bin for now. So this should be, like, ultimate redundancy, right? There we go. Okay, and then we'll just get all this built as well. Why not? Okay, so I think that should be good. I think that should be fine. I think we'll be back in action. Right. We don't have enough unity yet again. I don't know why. I quite simply have no idea how we're not able to get more unity. But that's okay. Right. Okay. So we're gonna crush the uranium. What is the ratio? Crush uranium ore, we need 60. How much are we able to make in the crusher? I said 60. I meant 12. That's so strange. Okay. Let's sort of plan this out. Right. So that goes in there. We can always adjust the positioning a little bit later on. It's okay for now, right? So that goes there. Then we'll get a settling tank. Let's look at the recipe. Uranium ore, acid. Just a tiny little bit of acid, actually. That takes 12. That gives us 6 yellow cake. Yellow cake we use to make uranium rods in... here? Sorry, uranium pellets. Where do we make the pellets? Uranium pellets. That's at an enrichment plant. Okay, so that gives us 3. It's in power, isn't it? Yeah. So 3 yellow cake. So we can get 2 of these. Famous last words. Again, this is... We're going to obviously not be able to build 2 right now because we need... Oh, actually, tell a lie. It's not actually that many components. It's more components for the nuclear reactor, which we will be able to build, just not now. Right, the other thing that we need is hydrogen fluoride. What the heck is the recipe for that? Hydrogen fluoride. That is also made in a settling tank with acid and rock. That's it? I feel like that's really kind of easy. Right, settling tank. So I know exactly what we're going to do here. Right, this is going to be rock. Keep full. Rock plus acid. That's 8 hydrogen fluoride. Okay, we basically don't need any. And an output bin over here, which is going to be a tiny output bin because we really don't care. Nice. Okay, acid we're going to get from... Probably going to tank it, I suppose. Buffer it. Yeah, buffer that there. Give myself a vehicle ramp here. So we can allow continued access. There's more, you know... There's more to do here for sure. Prioritize that as a high priority build. And just... you know what? I can kind of delete this. Why am I building it at the other side? That seems kind of pointless. I want to make things big enough that they allow access. But there's no point in being stupid about it, is there, potato? Right, okay, so we're buffering that. That over there. That over there. Slurry, we'll deal with slurry in just a sec. Let's get our acid over here. Right, yellow cake is that... Yeah, that's a U-shaped conveyor sort of dealio. That's looking pretty good to me. Right, so uranium pellets. 6 uranium pellets is the output. Then we go into an assembly machine. What's the ratio like? 12 uranium pellets. So we basically should probably double this process, right? That gets us 2 uranium rods. What's the consumption rate of uranium rods? 1 every 60 seconds? So let me guess. Okay, we should just double this. Right, so that's going to allow us to produce enough pellets for 1 singular uranium... two singular uranium rods per 60 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 3, 6, excellent. Okay, that's fine. Right, so we'll just duplicate this as well, to be fair. No reason not to just copy and paste all of this. That works out really, really nicely. We still need to bring in the hexafluoride nonsense from here. That's excellent. And we need to connect up the acid. Connect up the acid. After we've got that. After we've got that. After we've got this. Now, I'm acutely aware, by the way. I'm acutely aware that this is like half the puzzle. The other half of the puzzle still needs to be solved. And the 12 uranium ore. There's no reason that this needs to be level 2 high-end conveyor belt. Yeah, so what was I saying? Acutely aware that this is only half of the puzzle. We need to now think about uranium ore and how that all sort of fits together. But for now, let's at least just get... Let's at least get this sorted. Right, so we're going to cut that out the way. Get a unit storage bin here. And we'll feed it all into here. Don't really think this is going to make a huge difference the way that I lay out these belts, but that's fine anyway. Okay. Then we'll also copy this. Get ourselves some steel. Keep full. We may very well want to duplicate this at some point. You know, duplicate. We could duplicate this entire setup, to be fair, and still have enough hexafluoride stuff. Also, we need to worry about toxic slurry. I'm aware. Toxic slurry needs to be disposed of safely and securely in a waste treatment plant. Haha, we're probably just going to buffer it for a while in a tank somewhere. Yes, indeed. That's the plan. Okay. Right. I mean, let's unpause that and let it go. Yeah, right. That's good. That's good. That's good. This is good. This is good on the whole. This is good on the whole. We have Unity. We don't have teraflops, but that's fine. Is anyone actually moving the coal to the right place? I think that should be done now, right? Like, we've got the exhaust sorted. That's great. This area is ready to get working properly. Yeah. Okay. I think we're cool with this. Is the boat road repaired yet? No, the boat is not repaired. The boat is not repaired. But we should be moving a lot of coal. We should be moving a lot of coal, especially now that we've saved ourselves just a little bit of fuel. We have no fuel over here though. Right. You are assigned to the fuel station. Feel like maybe... Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Don't even worry about it, video game. Right. All the cargo ships are low on fuel. But that's okay. We can only do what we can do. Crude oil resource is getting low. I know. I'm acutely aware of that. What are we at? 19%. We can afford to continue to drill down on that for a little while. Yeah, we're prioritizing the building of this. That's fine. I need to keep an eye on how my jobs are doing. It's mostly coal delivery jobs that are the issues. Yeah. Also, maintenance. We're a little bit low on the old maintenance. Pretty much everywhere. But that's fine. Right, we'll let this get all built. I don't really have the Unity to build it any quicker, unfortunately. So, just deal with it, I guess. We have very few bits of medical equipment, but to be fair, I mean, there's a lot of medical equipment that we can now get now that steel production's back up online. It's pretty good too. Got loads of fruit, got loads of everything apart from potatoes. It's so weird how we don't have enough potatoes. Yeah, everything but potatoes. Supposedly we've only got 12 months left of food. I really legitimately do not believe that. Legitimately do not believe that at all. Research lab doesn't have enough Unity. You know what? We can pause our research lab. I am like unbelievably not bothered about not getting my next upgrade. Right, so we're gonna take a chill pill. Let the video game. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Let the video game get a little bit more advanced in terms of Unity and whatnot. So that should be fine. Yeah. Let that happen, and then we will start the process of, well, we'll start a lot of processes, actually. Okay. How's this looking? Pretty good. Iron production is looking mighty, mighty fine. And if iron production is looking good, then maintenance should also be good. So that's good. We're fine for maintenance. Fuel station is out of fuel. Truck can't reach destination. Yeah, I'm just going to delete all of those notifications. I feel like I don't need to read any of them. Famous last words, I know. But that's fine. Right, missing input. We do need a lot of wood here. Yeah, a lot of wood. I'm going to go through this wood pretty darn fast. Maybe we do need a proper prioritization system. You know what? That's a problem for a future potato. Right, 60 steel of the required steel that we've got. So we're getting there. That's nice. Good for iron. Excellent. Okay, truck can't reach destination. Where are you trying to go? You're trying to go here? You can't reach that destination? Okay. I am confused about that. That's okay. Quick remove this. Try again, I guess. How about that? Is that accessible now? Still doesn't look accessible. Right. Okay, I'm spending precious unity on this rebuilding operation here. Well, that's fine. If we got to do it, then we got to do it. There we go. And quick deliver. Right. And if you tell me that that's not accessible, then we're going to have an issue. There we go. Nice. Okay. Can't quick build that because I don't have the unity, but we will. We will. There we go. Marvelous. Right, so that's all accessible. That's all working. We're probably going to be full of exhaust. There's probably going to be too much exhaust now in this whole system, but you know what? I'm okay with that. If that's what it takes to get this up and running, then that's what it takes. Right, we need more woods, but we'll get more wood, and that's going to get us a nice little bit of coal. And I very much hope that that coal is going to be used for the purposes of good, not for the purposes of evil. Excellent. Right, farm could not store all potatoes after harvest. How on earth are we still wasting food here? Like, that is crazy. What is this, corn? Oh, this is such a crazy setup. I mean, do we have... Let's get corn over here, right? I mean, I know we have corn. Corn is one of the other inputs, but that doesn't matter. Frankly, I don't care. Let's get a corn output. Do not have the unity to build that, but we're going to put that as a high priority. And we're going to unpause. Right. So that is going to be yet another output for corn. I mean, a direct output for corn. There's a lot of sort of stuff to snake through here, but if we get some strategic upgrades to the belts, then I think we'll be just fine. There we go. And then this should probably be upgraded as well. Truck cannot reach destination. That's fine. Turn off truck auto imports. Nice. Okay. Yeah, just get this built. That should be fine. Right, that's going to get us even more of the good stuff. And by good stuff, I of course mean unity. That's what matters. Right, so fuel, are we better for fuel now? Not really. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Right, 2.5 unity. Let's also pause this again. There we go. Pause that. Because we've got plenty of oil at the moment, which is very, very nice. Yep, we can be pretty happy about that. Okay, machine is broken as it lacks maintenance. Yeah, of course, 72 unity to repair that. Ha-de-ha-de-ha. That ain't happening. No siree, buddy. No siree. Okay, right. I'm going to start the process of constructing this area. I did say that I would start to do it once everybody was a bit more sane and under control, so let's go. We need basically that and that. Right. So that's going to get us uranium rods, okay? Now, a reactor. A reactor is a very complex bit of machinery. I don't need to tell you that because it's a nuclear reactor. So, we need a whole bunch of water. Do we have a whole bunch of water? Also, the ship was fully repaired. We can start the process of getting this... Okay, no, we can't do that, apparently. I will keep the ship full of fuel, but I'm not going to do it now, because I really... It doesn't particularly matter when I get it done. Are we doing... Oh, we've got too many microchips, don't we? Yeah, I knew this would be an issue. This has got to be a prioritization issue, right? I'm not even sure if we can make this work. Flat balancer, I mean... We can try. There we go. Look at that. I never knew, by the way, that you can use the Unity tool to quick build stuff. Right, priority in. There we go. I have no idea if this is going to work. But it's something. It's some production of chips. Right, good stuff. We're making progress on this. That's wonderful. And we'll also nab... Oops. Yeah, auto output. Auto output. Let that sort of build itself. Okay, we've got a lot of Unity coming in right now. Is there something that we could be doing better? I mean, the recycling rate is pretty atrocious. We're going to be burning through a lot of iron. To be honest, though, give me the level 2 fuel saver. Give me the level 2 fuel saver. That's going to make a difference. It's going to make a huge help, actually. And then the rest we'll sort of just deal with. I thought this was just corn. Right, my bad. Let's... get that upgraded as well. Okay. Right, so, remove products. We'll get potatoes. You don't want to take potatoes, though, do you? It's fine. Just take corn. Farm could not store all the potatoes after harvest. I hate to see that. That is honestly, that's just the worst. That's the worst thing to see. Genuinely awful. But the good news is, I think we're mostly okay for all the stuff that we need. What do we need? Missing inputs, cooking oil. Yeah, are we getting deliveries of canola anymore? We've got canola here. It is coming. It's just not come through yet. I worry that I may have like cut off the access here, but whatever, we'll see. Okay, so yeah, everyone is extremely busy. I get it. Everything is happening in large quantities right now. We're doing a lot of building work. It's costing a large amount of resources, large amount of time. The other thing that we need to think about before we think about the nuclear reactor is how we do toxic slurry processing. I think that's in... not in water recycling, that's what it'll be. Right, so, filter media. Did I actually start making filter media yet? If we didn't start making filter media, I definitely remember thinking about trying to make filter media. Right, so we get water, and we get slag from this. Plus we need to add brine. I mean, we can always... we can do this fairly easily. Let's buffer it for now. Groundwater pumps. We're out of groundwater over here. Okay, that means that we're going to put extra strain on this one up here. Yeah, we need to start importing a whole bunch of water because otherwise things are going to get dicey. Dicey. Very, very quickly. That's for sure. But we're okay. We're okay for now. Right, we got that level 2 fuel saver edict in play. Is that going to be enough? I hope so. The good news is that we've also got loads of diesel coming through now, which is great. We've got, by the looks of it, a little bit too much medium oil. That's a fine position to be in. I am happy with that. Also, I wish there was a way that we could inspire some more rain. That would be pretty darn nice if we could do that. Right, we're trying to exhaust the gases here, but not really managing. Can we exhaust slightly faster with this? Missing input of water. Did I disconnect the water connection? We might have actually legitimately run out of water. Yeah, that's a bit of a concern. Also, what's the issue over here? Is it water? Yeah, it's water. It is water. So, I mean, can we, like, re-enable... We re-enable this? Water is going to be a problem. Water is going to be a big old problem. Yeah. Water is going to be a problem. You know what? Let's get the issues fixed first. Move products. Yep, get that fixed. Let's really just not worry about that too much at the moment. I know that we don't have much water. It sucks, but let's not lose focus on what matters here. Right. Did we get the ship repaired? Did we even get the ship repaired? Yeah, we did. The problem was fuel, wasn't it? Yeah, keep that full. Right, how's my fuel looking? 3.2 units, 3.2 thousand units. I think that's more than we were on, so that's good. Happy with that. Already making hydro, chloro, fluorine, slow line, whatever. So that's good. Why is this not being imported to here? Like, I thought we were keeping electronics... Yeah, I thought we were keeping the electronics full there. And that would make a big old difference to our... Make a big old difference to our process. I really don't understand why that's an issue. Okay. Right, solar cells. Let's get some more... Clean power. Love to see it. Love to see it. We still doing okay for coal? Not really. Not really at all. Yeah, water, believe it or not, is a pretty important resource in the grand scheme of things. And we are not getting enough of it. Same with diesel. We're just not getting enough of it. I'm kind of hoping that we're just going to have enough diesel at some point kind of soon to just wash all of our problems away. But apparently not yet. Right, we got enough fuel here. No, it's priority 9 refueling, so that's fine. Pretty much gone through all the woods that we could possibly want. There is the opportunity to upgrade this belt here, this line here even. 216 resources. We could definitely, like, drill down more. It's pretty full, though. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That's leading through here. Great. All the way over here. All the way down here. And into here. Yeah, so we are feeding the city. We're prioritizing output to the city, which is exactly what we should be doing. I don't really see an issue with this. There are a lot of industrial processes that are without water, and that sucks. You know, don't get me wrong, that's not optimal, but it's far from the worst case scenario. Yeah, far from the worst case scenario. Right, that's looking really, really nice. It's just a little bit of extra power. It's gonna help a very little minor amount. Yeah, the issue we have is with the water supply over here. Where does this come from? This comes from over here. Yeah, this comes from the bespoke shipping line. Collision with cargo depot. You know, I feel like we could get a 4-banger in here. Even a 2-banger? That's a shame. That is a shame. Yeah, we just have a lot of... We have a lot of demands right now on our water, and we don't really have enough of it. That is a pretty huge issue. Okay, yeah, I mean, we're going to need a brand new water processing area anyway for the uranium mine. I wonder if there's a possibility to get something over here. I wonder. I mean, that being said, this area is pretty good in terms of the way that it works. So we haven't used vacuum desalination yet. We could reclaim depleted steam in slightly better quantities. So we get depleted steam. How much depleted steam do we get? 48 from each of these, 96 from that. I mean, we could use depleted steam plus seawater to get water and brine back. This would be a bit of a change. I really don't know what the ratios that we'd need for this would be. We would need a lot of these thermal desalinators. I mean, just for this alone, 96. I mean, doing the maths on that, right? 96 times... It's double 48. It's like 8. We need 8. 8. We need 8 vacuum desalinators. You know what? Let's hypothetically hypothesicize about this for a second. Right. Let's yeah, sure. Let's try that. Let's try this, right? So we get 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Because the ratio is way better. We actually get more water out of it. We need 6 seawater. So, if I get the water pump, that provides 120. 6 seawater. Okay, so 1 seawater pump is more than enough to make this all... to make this all tick. Is it easier? It's fine. We'll just have to build another ramp. Classic. Another ramp. Right. Quick build that. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Let's do this. So this is our seawater. So this is only going to be half the capacity. Let's give it a punt anyway. Okay, we'll get like a weird little prioritization system in here. So it should just work. Right. Yeah, I know you're gonna complain, but it's fine. Right. Okay, so... I think we should have the space to fit everything in here. Okay. So then, the water output goes back into here. And then the brine, we're just gonna send off into oblivion. You know what? We'll send it... Ooh, that's fine. That's okay. Didn't do anything. That's fine. Send it off into oblivion at the other side of the map. Why not, eh? Right. Let's see if we can quick build all of this. I don't really think that I'm going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to have enough components, but we'll give it a shot. Because it is actually kind of important. And it might just make all the difference. Right, so priority output is over here. Yep. And then let's get the brine. Okay, good. Okay, and we'll quick build that as well. Right, so is it gonna work? Missing input. We're missing the water. I may have started on the absolute worst. On the worst place. Oh, yeah, we're missing terrain designations. Oh, interesting. Right, so are we now... Is it now accessible to get down here? No, it's not yet. Okay, we're going to need to go a little deeper. So that's... I mean, first of all, that's absolutely fine. Sure. That'll make a nice little difference. Machine is broken as it lacks maintenance. That's fine. Right, it's raining. That's a great opportunity to get all of these things kick-started. And it's a great opportunity for us to get this up and running. So, here's the thing. This is only 50% of our processing capacity. So, we're still going to need these cooling towers to work. Which is a bit of a terrifying prospect. Come on. Come on. Come on, video game. You can do it. We spent so many construction parts on this whole thing. It's raining again. We love raining. We love the rain from the rainwater collectors. All of it. We love it. Okay, this is... Clearly, this is not a great look. Can we get even more over here? We have no steel. We have no steel. You know what the issue is? The issue is that the water comes to this area first and then goes to these things over here. To be fair, I mean, I should have built it. What am I going to get back? 29? I sunk 100 and something parts into that. It's too much to give up on. What I need to do is I need to just redo this system. I need to redo it, but I need to redo it over here. Yeah. So that sucks, because now we don't have the steel that's available, but... It is what it is. Right, depleted steam. Output. Output. Quick build. Delete. Okay, that's good. Seawater, bring in from over here. That is going to be the seawater. Okay. Steam. Let's try and do this in a way that we can actually extend it when we need to. Okay. Then water output. Actually, it can just go... I should probably go into this pipe here. Yeah. Okay, then brine is the output. Sure. Okay, this is actually extendable now, which is good. Okay, building may collapse. The U-shaped conveyor may collapse. It's a little close, I suppose, to the edge, but not worried. Okay, can we maybe, like, strategically build a few bits here? Let's build, like, this. Build all of this. Cost us not very much. Build us that. Build us that. That. Right, priority output is here. Okay, missing input. Seawater. Ah. Quick build you. Excellent. Hank can't reach destination. Where do you need to go, buddy? You're not Hank. You can't get down that hole there. Don't know why. Should be accessible. You can't get down there. Whoa. How did this end up happening? How did you... Oh, I see. You decided to mine down there. That's actually fine. That'll fix itself in time. Right, so seawater. Are we getting seawater yet? Let's put this as like priority 1 for power. Sure. It's probably going to mess things up a little bit, but it's okay. Right, so the water reclamation project starts now. We need 30 steel in order to get the next one of these set up. But it's going to make ever so slightly... It's going to make the ratios ever so slightly better. Right, 12 depleted steam, as I say, 96, so this is only 50% here. Like, this is not bad, but it's better. It's better ratio. We're going to take... Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's a step in the right direction. Seawater is coming. Slowly but surely. It's coming. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so as soon as we hit 30 steel, we'll get another one of these, and then another one of these. There we go. Excellent. More and more and more steel. Yes, please. Okay, we're fixing the things that we need to fix sequentially. This is fine. What's your issue now? Coal, still coal. What are you doing? What are you moving? You moving corn? Why are we storing corn here? Whoa. Why are we storing corn? No, stop removing products. Oh my lordy. Video game, I wanted you to remove potatoes, not the flipping corn. Oh my god, this You stupid idiots. You stupid idiots. You've been moving corn this entire gosh darn time. Now, how am I going to get corn out of here? How am I going to get corn out of there? Well, at least we have corn now. This is great news. This is fantastic. Okay. Has the backlog been cured yet? Soy, we should have plenty of soy usage. That's great. We're getting a little bit of extra water. Slowly but surely, we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that issue. Let's quick build you. We don't have the unity. That's fine. We'll just normal build you. That's okay too. And we'll normal build you as well. This is it. This is it. This is the great remarkable comeback. Yeah, what happened to our unity? Why did that sort of jump off a cliff? I suspect it's probably partly due to the fact that we don't have any of these things coming in. Clinic bits coming in. Yeah, steel not doing wonders. Power also not doing us wonders. I really didn't anticipate that we would need to rectify this this issue today. Yeah. A bit of a nasty one to fix once things get dicey, you know? It really is. It really is. Okay. We should still be good for maintenance. We're not good for maintenance because we don't have the power. Yeah. That is a bit frustrating. That is a bit frustrating. I tell you what we can do. Let's link up. Let's link up. That to there. Let's get this upgraded. Let's get this pipe upgraded, shall we? I tell you what we could do. let's do that. Let's do that. Let's prioritize building of this. Yeah, okay. So we have plenty of water here, right? Like that's enough to enough to at least bolster our ability. Let's see if we can try and quick build this. 1.6 unity. We should be fine to quick build this in just a second. So that's gonna at least allow a little bit more water capacity, which is kind of exactly what we need right now. Because if we don't get the water capacity, oh god, we don't have the unity. Yeah, it's the power inconsistency that's really the problem, and it's triggered entirely this time not by lack of coal, which is, you know, the case historically. We've historically had a lot of lack of coal, but now it's lack of water. And this water reservoir up here is only going to last so long. We're at 70% right now, and that's good. It's very, very nice. But that's only going to last so long, and we need to fix that. Right? Are we prioritizing that? That's good. Excellent. We'll get these two things done as well. There we go. Okay. A couple of trucks are having issues, but again, I put it all down to the fact that we don't have power. If we don't have power, then we're not going to be able to sort things. The Unity bonuses, a little bit saddened to have lost them. Got plenty of exhaust, but again, the issue with that is that we don't have water, and our water comes from. Our water comes from here. So this does need to be. Oh, I see. Yeah, that needs to be kept full of coal. If we keep that full of coal, then we will always have water. It's not a perfect system because we don't get exactly what we need, but it's fine. It looks like we're doing a little bit better for diesel now, which is great. And as soon as we get this pipe up and running, then we should be able to get more water. There we go. Lovely. Love to see it. Priority 1 for power. Priority 1 for power. Beautiful. Nice, nice, nice. Maintenance is now having a little bit of a struggle. That's fine. Look at that. Okay. We are very, very, very much lowering our supply of water here. But there's pretty much nothing that we can do about it. We've used up all of our water here, but our power is about to shoot way back up. I mean, we're about to be very, very good for power again for like the first time in a long time. So that's nice. Yep. Yep. Gonna spend all my unity on that. Are we spinning up? We spinning up here? I see we're spinning up here. We're at like 87% water capacity. That's pretty decent. There we go. Double upgrade that. Does that get us to where we need to go? I hope so. I certainly hope so. There we go. Right, we are like using this water freakishly quickly. But it needs to be done, and if it needs to be done, then it needs to be done. That's going to give us power to this area, I hope. And also power to this area. So yeah, we should get a better ratio of water now, which is lovely. Vehicle is broken as it lacks maintenance. Yep, I know. Sucks. We okay for brine export? Yeah, looks like we're good on that front. Okay. That's great. That is good. That is good. The water is worrying there, but that's okay too. Let's continue to run this. Continue to run this process. Run this process as much as we possibly can. Let's not really worry about the water chillers or anything like that. We should be fine. Okay, so that's getting us more coal. That's going to get us more water just in general. This is now working again. That's great. That means that we get the water that we need for the cooled casters. And we also get the water that we need for the exhaust scrubbers. Probably, again, just darn sight too much exhaust to actually scrub, but I guess we can see. I guess we can see. Right, so that's gonna be steel production back up and running again, which I mean should never have really gone down in the first place, but it's fine. How have I accomplished my mission today in terms of uranium? Have I really accomplished my mission today? Not particularly, but I tell you what, we are actually addressing some of the issues that we're going to be needing to address anyway with uranium, because we're going to need a lot of water. We're going to need a lot of water, and at the moment we do not have the solutions for the water that we need. I mean, we quite simply do not. There is not enough water to go around. There really isn't. And I think we're going to need to get some more vacuum desalination as well. Yeah, so I think that's what we're kind of going to do. Seawater here. Yeah, because if we can feed this all through vacuum desalination, then we'll probably be fine. I mean, the ratio is better than... It's better than perfect. So we actually get more water than we put in. Yeah. Because this is... It's 48 to 48. So we at the end of the day, we use it twice, we get the power from it twice, and then we get out exactly what we need at the end there. Which works out really, really nicely. And if I do say so, that actually looks pretty darn cool. Right, let's unpause all of this. I think we might just have enough steel to get a bit of the building done, but that's not too shabby. This is also working. This is looking good. Let's actually pause this pipe right now. I don't think that we need to worry about it anymore. We've got plenty of steam. No output. There is output to depleted steam. What's going on? Oh, it's because this water is there's too much water here now? That's a weird issue to have. It's a good issue to have. So in fact, it's a great issue to have. Right. Those pipes being upgraded. That's marvelous. We got too much brine now. Is it the brine machine that's not working properly? Oh, we didn't even connect up the brine outputs. It's embarrassing. Right, can I quick build all these? I can try. Okay. That's the brine. That's the brine, that's outputs. Okay. So, our water is looking very, very good, actually, and that's with this emergency pipe paused. So, we're gonna get more water. We're gonna start buffering a little bit. City water, by the way, hasn't stopped at all over the course of this episode, even though we've had like big water issues. To me, that says what is working is working well. All of our prioritization systems that we have in place, that's working absolutely as it should be. I am not happy with the situation regarding maintenance, but there's precious little that we can do about that right now. I mean, we're just going to have to wait until we get back up to speed with maintenance. Are we doing okay for solar cells? Yep, we're just continuing to make solar cells. That is working away. I mean, this nonsense microchip process is there too. That's happening in the background. Mega excavator has no reachable terrain designations. See, that's great to see. That's really, really great to see. Right, beautiful, 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 beautiful stuff. Let me take a little look at exactly where the coal is. You know what? I think going to do is we're just going to like start by lopping off this entire area. So let's just level the ground. Level the ground over here. You know, let's start with the easy stuff. Start with the easy stuff. And let's also maybe look at getting some... What are they in? Retaining wall? Retaining wall long. Yeah, so putting retaining walls in here. Or down the side here. Is that too... Is that too much to ask? I feel like that might be too much to ask at the moment. We'll worry about that later. It doesn't particularly matter. If it works for now, then it works for now. Right. Okay. Missing a little bit of unity here and there, but that's mostly fine. That is mostly fine. You're trying to get to the other side of the map. I don't know what you're doing. Recover you then, I guess. Sure. Probably interrupted your flow a little bit. Do apologize. What are we missing the input from? Steam. Let's upgrade that so that we can get what we need. Let's also quick build this little bit of belt here. Okay. It should be working. It should be working. This is great. This is great. It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. We should be recycling. Yeah, we're recycling all of our water. Wow. That's great. That is marvelous. Okay, so that's the best ratio that we're going to get. And that's kind of what we need for everything here. Like, that is legitimately what we need for everything. So we've already got it set up for the other side. We need another 4 of those over there. This middle stuff, I mean, we don't get as much depleted steam, so we would actually need 4 of these thermal desalinators per row, but that's still a huge amount, right? That is still an absolutely huge amount. Yeah. Can we maybe crank down our... Turn off recycling, sure. Save a whole thing of Unity by saving on recycling. I mean, the recycling is not necessary. It's a nice little bonus, but it's not necessary. That's a-okay. We could look at getting more water, but to be honest, I actually don't think that we need it. I think we're fine for now. If this entire area is working, then that's great. Machine is broken as it lacks maintenance. I obviously don't have the maintenance to auto repair that stuff, but it's fine. Coal trucks, we should be very, very good for coal for the foreseeable future, which is really, really great. And it's pretty much just Unity that we need. The video game is also reporting that we don't have enough oil either. I can kind of understand that. We still don't have the oil that we need, but that is what it is. Right. The next thing that we need to deal with is the water setup for uranium, and specifically the reactor. Now, that's a terrifying prospect. That's an absolutely terrifying prospect. That really is a terrifying prospect. Tell you what, everything is looking good. I mean, I know that we're getting, you know, not enough Unity pings every, like, 13 seconds, but as soon as we get household appliances and, what's the other thing? There you go. Yeah, household appliances and household goods, then that's great. That's really, really good. Yeah, turn that off for now. Turn that off. It's going to lower our amount of Unity, but we're going to satisfy the demand, which is going to count for more Unity, I think. Yeah, household appliances, by the way. What's the issue with that? Electronics. Mostly just steel. Literally just steel. If we're able to get more steel, then we're pretty much going to be fine. Yeah, a bit disappointing that we're not able to get a bit more coal coming through here, but again, you know, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Not very much, as it turns out. We're getting more steel. That's important. That's great. Happy days. I haven't sent this boat off to go and repair the uranium mine. Let's go and do that. Let's actually start this process. Sure. There's no reason not to. I mean, we don't technically need it right now. We will need it, obviously, in just a second, but not right now. Okay, so in terms of the process that I want to duplicate, this is not a bad process to duplicate here. Yeah, heating it with Heating it with steam in order to get water. So we get 48 times 4. 48 times 4 is what? It's like just shy of 200. How much did we need for the lab? 288. Jeez. Holy cow. Yeah, and we also need 800 construction parts, which we don't have. Haven't got a single uranium pellet yet, but that's exactly to be anticipated. I mean, I wouldn't anticipate actually having that yet. We also have slag that needs to be on keep empty. Oh yeah, how are we getting on over here? Not great. Not great at all. Right, the ship is delivered to the uranium mine. That is wonderful. Happy days. That is really, really good news. I could Unity boost some of this stuff, but it doesn't really matter. What we really need to do right now is just get our... Oh, need to turn this off. Turn this uranium mine off. Off. I really just need to get the consistency of supply. Also, you know what? I think we can maybe ditch this. I don't think that we need this anymore. Yeah, I don't think we really need you. Unassign. Yeah, I don't think we need this at all. Yeah. The reason that we don't need this at all is because we have gold ore. We have enough gold ore as it stands for the minor sort of uses that we have for it. Okay, unpause, I guess. Ship is being unloaded. Truck export on. Get rid of that. Nice. Truck can't reach destination. Where are you trying to go? Probably over to the area that I just opened up for consumption. Okay, look at that. Steel is on the rise. Steel is on the rise. Quick remove that. Okay, good. Good. And we'll get this removed as well. And this could go and pick up water. This boat could definitely pick up water. We've only got a limited number of boats to use, but we could definitely use this boat to pick up water. Is that maybe what we want to do? It wouldn't be the craziest idea in the world, I'll tell you that for free. But I actually think we're going to be fine for water, you know? We still don't have enough exhaust. So that's fine. Getting a good amount of woods. I think, to be fair, we should probably think about pausing our wood operation over here. This is a nice little bonus when we have it, but I mean, let's be fair, we don't need a super inefficient way of making coal right now. We are fine for that. We're doing good for food on all fronts, apart from vegetable by the looks of it. Vegetables and snacks, the occasional bit of fruit too. But the good news is that we're getting there. Fertilizer, 140, 140. Not at 140. How are we doing for fertilizer production? I really haven't checked on fertilizer production in a while. Yeah, we've got loads of ammonia. You know what? Let's roll out upgrades to all of these fertilizer plants. It's going to cause havoc with the amount of nitrogen that we're able to generate, but I don't really think that we have an alternative. So we'll double that. Do I want to vent the oxygen? Potentially do. Where do we get the nitrogen from here? It's ammonia. Nitrogen. Right. Quick build that. Quick build that. Sure. Right, okay, there's a smokestack that we're going to need to potentially build. Unpause you. Okay, good. So, yeah, we don't need oxygen anywhere else, do we? What do we need oxygen for? We're just venting oxygen. You know what? Screw it. Just vent oxygen. It's harmless anyway. It's harmless. Easy little bit of unity to get built. Right, power. We're having power issues. Why on earth are we having power issues? Maintenance, actually. Maintenance. Entirely due to maintenance. Well, things are still spinning, so things are still working, which is good. That's exactly what we need to see happening. That's fine. Okay, right, so all of these upgrades, right? All of these upgrades should make a pretty substantial difference. That's basically going to double our fertilizer output pretty much overnight. We've already pre-built all of the infrastructure that we need in order to cater for that. It is going to be a little bit more hungry on the water, but I think we can sustain that. Nice. Yep. Very, very good. Very happy with that. That's at least going to make some difference. Nice. Are we getting better? Are we getting better with the whole maintenance situation? It's getting a little better. It's getting a little better. But it's not terrible. Okay, good. Right. So I think we're officially good for water. I don't want to call it because I, you know, don't think it's foolproof, but we're definitely better for coal. I think we're getting better for water slowly but surely. We're definitely better for unity now, which is really, really nice. And we are getting better for maintenance. That number used to be like 48. So on the whole, we are definitely getting better. But I like this. This is a good situation. It's a very, very good situation here. Certainly better than it was. Okay, right. Next episode, we're actually going to build the nuclear reactor. And to tell you what, hopefully by the next episode, we'll actually have enough construction components to do so. Turns out steel was the real limiting factor for our red construction component manufacturing operation here. But we're getting back on that bandwagon as well. So tune in next time for some nuclear mayhem, no doubt. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping videos like this possible. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.